Get to Know Your Radiologist, and today I am here with Dr. John Racadio. Hello.
Hello, Sparkle.
And can you tell us what your full title is?
My full title is Professor of Radiology and Pediatrics. I'm the Division Chief of Interventional Radiology.
Okay. And how long have you been in radiology here at Cincinnati Children's?
Since fellowship in 1997, so 20 years.
It's a long time.
Long time.
Long time. And so what does a typical really busy day look like for you when you get into the office?
Yeah, well, it depends if it's a clinical day or a research day, but a typical clinical day would start with consenting a family for a procedure.
Okay.
Sometime before 7 in the morning. Then we have a quick huddle with our interventional team, and then do interventional cases pretty much for the rest of the day and sometimes into the evening. And if on call, unfortunately, sometimes late into the evening.
How long can you be here on just a regular clinical day?
A regular clinical day would be, just before 7 until probably 6 o'clock.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Long time. So when you are not here helping save all the babies of the world, what are you doing in the limited free time that you actually have?
Like to spend time with my family, and I've got 3 children, 2 of which are away in college, but they're here for the summer, thankfully. And then the baby is a sophomore in high school still.
Baby. So I was telling him before this interview, when I found out that he had the children and how old they were, that he doesn't look old enough to have these kids. So whatever face cream you're using, you would please email that to me later.
I'll do that.
And so, do you have any hobbies? So, you're at home with your family, we're not here. But is there anything that you just like to do?
Sometimes I like to escape and take my dog off into a park, or there's some woods in the area.
Yeah.
And just kind of walk down along the woods and along a couple creeks, just kind of escape from everything. So that's kind of a relaxing time for me.
Have you got any tics before?
Not as an adult. I had certainly have had tics as a kid, and had my grandpa, I remember, showed us how to remove them with a lighted match, and you take the lighted match and stick it on the tick while still embedded in you.
That is my worst nightmare, actually, to have a tick. That's why I don't do woods. So a lot of new music going on right now. I'm a big music fan. Do you have a favorite song that's playing on the radio?
Favorite song? I don't think I have a current favorite song.
Really?
I kind of a genre of music. I like country music, particularly in the summer. That's my son kind of turned me on to that.
Interesting.
And it just seems like kind of carefree music for the summer, and reminds me of being out with friends.
Who's your favorite country artist?
Maybe Zac Brown Band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you sing us a song?
I cannot sing you a song.
Can you say a song? What's your favorite Zac Brown Band song?
Oh, I don't even know.
Get it. I think for country music, I'm kind of really into everything that is Florida Georgia line. For the summertime. I can get down with that.
All right.
I can totally get down with that. I even like some Vince Gill, but that's another time. So do you have any favorite foods?
Favorite foods? I like a lot of different kind of foods, Indian food. Sorry for that. Indian food and lots of different kinds of spicy food, ethnic food, Thai food is really good. Yeah. So having opportunities to go to some of those kind of restaurants. There's a lot around town in Cincinnati. A lot of different kinds of restaurants you can go to.
So can you share something that's on your bucket list?
On my bucket list?
Yeah. Something really good.
Yeah, well, maybe. I like to travel a lot, and
Okay.
I've been fortunate to be able to travel a lot through work, and also just leisure. But I would love to go to Africa and go on a safari. Sounds like something that would be really, really spectacular.
And dangerous.
And dangerous.
Adrenaline rush. I
That's right.
love
That's
it.
right.
So there are a lot of different pediatric hospitals in the country and in the world. And here you are at Cincinnati Children's, which I think is the best pediatric institution in the entire world. What made you pick this institution?
Well, probably it all started from really back in medical school, really. I grew up in St. Louis and then went to college out in California. So I had Midwest roots and came back to Cincinnati for medical school, and then actually matched for radiology out in California.
Okay.
And the only kicker in that was I started to date one of my medical school classmates, and that was late in fourth year. And she stayed in Cincinnati for emergency medicine. So I went off to California for intern year and lasted about 4 months or so until I decided maybe I should try to come back and see if I could convince this girl to hang out with me for a while.
And so, did it work out?
No, but I met this other girl. No, it worked out, and
so funny.
And we've been married ever since, and have 3 beautiful children, and have really enjoyed our time here in Cincinnati.
That's such a beautiful and romantic story. The only thing better, of course, if you would have come back and it didn't work out, but still something great came and you were still, here with us. But that is so sweet. I love that. I love love. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us and letting us into your world. We look forward to getting to know you even further throughout your career here at Cincinnati Children's. And thank all of you for tuning in to get to know your radiologist. I'll see you next time.